Tomorrow, back up into the 60s once again.
Boy, that sounds good. Thanks, Peter. Started out as hot dogs in the park back in the 90s to feed the poor and homeless, but it has blossomed into something a lot bigger.
And tonight, Fox 17 meteorologist Kevin Craig introduces us to people who have been paying it forward for years.
It's a Wednesday in downtown Grand Rapids at Veterans Park. Each Wednesday, hot or cold, rain or shine, hundreds of homeless, poor, and disadvantaged gather at noon.
To learn how to get up in the morning, come out. They don't care if it's 20 below zero, get out of the mission. They don't care if it's 105, get out. So you learn how to survive.
They're hoping for a sandwich, a hot cup of chili, or maybe a garment to keep them warm.
Some of us don't have families and we have lost friends. And as a community, we are a family and we know each other. And it's special to us, and this is a moment that we actually come together.
It was July of 1996 when retired attorney Jim Flickinger discovered a need while having lunch in the park.
It was kind of interesting. The first time I came was 14 years ago, and I brought a card table, and I remember it was a pack of hot dogs, and I had a Coleman stove, and a bag of chips and cookies, and a 2-liter of Coca-Cola.
Over the years, the crowd grew to a few hundred each week. That's when parishioners at Holy Trinity Church in Comstock Park stepped in.
This is some great stuff. Well, let's get this loaded up, you guys. Come on, Michelle.
Lori Zost heads up a group of volunteers that deliver sandwiches and clothes to Veterans Park on the 4th Wednesday of each month.
You see it all the time, people losing their jobs. It's not really their fault, you know, downsizing. It's just hard on everybody.
Lori and her kids assemble a production line of sandwich making. Each volunteer makes about 60 to 70 sandwiches. That's more than 300.
It's been a good opportunity because people ask me what I'm doing, and I tell people, and they're going, we should do something like that. I've had people actually say that to me in the store.
As a 40-year member of Holy Trinity and 6-year volunteer for Sandwiches in the Park, Kathy Cornett says, be creative.
Some people come up with different ideas of things they can do too. Like Lori's been gathering lots of clothes, and especially now the mittens and hats and winter coats and things. So there's always something you can do for those people.
We got clothes, yep, all the clothes over here.
I've got laundry baskets of socks. They don't quite match, but they don't care down there. They'll take, you know, a pair that's similar to each other.
As Lori and her group arrive at Veterans Park, they spring into action by handing out sandwiches and clothes.
Bologna, salami, or ham and cheese.
For some, it may be the only meal they get all day. For others, a gratefulness that words cannot express.
You're welcome.
Aww. You are.
We depend on people to help us, to give us that hope, to give us that strength to rise above the situation in which we are in.
Rising above the situation is exactly what Charla Burkett did. Once homeless, she managed to get back on track with a remarkable positive attitude.
And when I got off the streets, I came back down here to volunteer down at Guy Like Dagage's Heartside Ministries, God's Kitchen, and now I'm currently working on my bachelor's degree in social work so that I can help them in a bigger capacity. I do this every day. I love what I do, and I do what I love, helping the folks.
That's the message here, helping the homeless, the poor, the less fortunate.
It's more than just passing out food here. The main purpose is to interact with the people and get to know them and help them. We help them in a lot of ways with jobs and transportation, housing, getting away from alcohol or drugs. And so it's important that we spend the time with the people and get to know them.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Wow.
In Grand Rapids, I'm Fox 17 meteorologist Kevin Craig.
There you go. That's one of those stories. Been here a decade.
I know. Boy, that's
Didn't know that was
story.
going on.
I know. I love that we know that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Kevin. Well, if you'd like to help out at Veterans Park on Wednesdays, we've got more at our website, fox17online.com.
And our Pay It Forward campaign continues.